my take was that Vance wanted Edison out because he didn't trust what she was saying. Just I don't really have the social capital or and to change the vote, and I didn't think it would benefit me anyways. But it turned out his read was wrong, and so he has a bitter juror for sure. And I think my chances sitting next to him are a lot better. So.
Congratulations, Archer and Riley, for winning the last challenge. But I need immunity back. Thank you. For your next challenge, each of you, please pick a jar of the color that you like. Alright. Do not open the jars yet. When I say go, you will open your jars. Your jars are full of puzzles, riddles, or different things that you will need to complete. The first person to complete everything in their jar, show it to me and have all the correct answers, wins this challenge. 3, 2, 1, go! What?
So better.
Do we put it just back in the jar? Put it back in the jar.
Do whatever you want, just I need all this stuff.
Grayson, what do I do with this?
Was it wrapped in your thing?
Yeah, what do I do?
Oh, shoot. Okay. Put the jar here. Stand back. Jaden, you too. Is this your jar?
Yeah.
Go back. Stand next to Vance. You have to make it in.
You tell us which ones are right and which ones are wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, dang it. Oh. What do I do?
The same thing.
Oh my gosh,
Same thing.
I cannot do this.
You guys can stand a little
guys.
bit closer.
Can I have that?
There's papers going everywhere. Oh, the sugars.
Why did I aim for that?
That's
That's mine. That's mine.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Here's yours.
That's mine.
Where is mine, Vance?
Who made it?
Vance stole mine.
Vance, you can move on now.
Alright, I'm taking Vance's because he stole mine.
Yeah, Vance sabotaged.
I got it.
Nice. Move on then.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, you're done. Let me check. Everyone stop. Let me check your
I did
answers.
that. This is...
Correct. Your math is correct. Challenge, the first challenge. Alright, you can keep going.
Oh my god.
Okay, Vance is done. Everyone stop. What has 4 fingers? That is, the riddle answer is correct. Please hold this.
Clean it.
First challenge was not rope cut.
I'm done.
That is correct. First challenge was not the obstacle course.
What?
It was.
And it wasn't rope cut? Oh, wait.
Made it
What
in.
was it?
Yeah.
Jaden wins.
A glove.
The finding
Oh, the
the lizard.
Oh yeah, I won that one.
My hands are so cold.
Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Tribal Council. Jaden won immunity and cannot be voted out. Riley, you can start. The votes are in. First vote.
I don't have a broken chair now.
Stella. Vance. Third vote. Stella. Fourth vote. Vance. Down to the final vote.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vance.
The final vote.
I'm sorry.
Person being voted out of Survivor. Stella. I'm sorry, Stella. But for the second time this season, you have been voted out of Survivor. The people have spoken.
I'm so glad. That was a close one. But Archer and Riley both stuck with me, thank goodness. I'm so used to being backstabbed.
Congratulations, Final Four, on making it to the last challenge. For this last challenge, to make it as even as possible for everybody, you'll be competing in 3 separate challenges. One of these challenges is purely a physical challenge. Another challenge is purely mental. And another one is purely creative. So no matter what your skill is, you'll at least have one thing that you can do good in. Let's move on to the first challenge. For your first challenge within the final, it will be trivia. This will be your mental challenge. You guys will have 5 minutes to answer all 10 trivia questions. When you have answered all 10 of them, they will be graded. And you will get 1 point for each one you get correct. And then you will get a score out of 10 for this specific area. Alright, when I say go, you may open your envelope and begin your trivia. 3, 2, 1, go. There's 10. There's 9 on the front and 1 on the back.
I'm done. Give me your.
There's 1 on the back.
Okay.
There's 1 on the back.
Oh,
There's 9 on the front, 1 on the back. 10 questions in total.
Is it a live animal?
Animal that
do I
is
have to get
still here
specific?
today.
Oh, yeah,
Are you done?
you're faster than me.
We'll do color markers so we know who's his who.
Can you write your name down? This next challenge is your creative challenge. You will need to draw a picture of your favorite thing that has happened in Survivor so far. It could be a challenge. It could be something that happened. It could be when someone got voted out. Anything that you think is the best thing that happened in Survivor. Your favorite thing, you will draw. When I say go, you may start drawing your picture. And then I'll rank it out of 10. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm too short.
Does anyone know my...
Yours is gonna win, babe.
1. Time's up. Okay, so I'll be judging these on a few things. One thing I'll be judging it on is if I can guess what the occasion is.
I shouldn't have told him. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Another one is how creative it is. And then another one is how good the drawing is. So this one, I know exactly what it is. It was after Addison was voted out. And she gave Vance back the bracelet that he made her. Next, I like the usage of a bunch of different colors. I know what this one is. This is Bob on his zip line. And he's going down. You can see the start and end. I love the attention to detail. I like this drawing.
Those are good people, actually.
Know exactly what this is too. It's the paint battle. I can see that you had dark blue, light blue. I'm not sure where there was water, where we had a paint battle, but that's okay. I know what this is, and it's a pretty good drawing. I know whose this is and what it is. This is Jaden and her little knee patch. After she found the pedestal and she was praising it up. And then a little picture of Bob here.
That was mine.
I'm not sure what these are,
Creativity.
but the creativity. That's what these are. Creativity.
That is the definition of creativity.
I will take all these pictures and I will judge them out of 10. Your next challenge is purely physical. You will start over here at the big weighted ball. You will need to carry this ball above your head to Stella. When you reach Stella, you will need to jump over, vault those 2 gates. Once you do that, you'll jump over those 2 gates. One and then the other. Not 2 at the same time. Unless you can, in which case makes sense every time. Then you will drop down, do 10 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. Once you're done with your 5th sit-up, I will stop your time. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups.
You think that was good? Speedy? Not the
We'll
push-ups.
have to see. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. 5 sit-ups. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. 1,
Oh crap.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, that push-up wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a little hope, just a tad. But otherwise, I don't think I'll make it to the end.
Alright. Just finished the final challenge, but we don't know our scores yet. I think I did pretty well on the physical. Okay on the trivia and okay with the art, so I really want to win this challenge. I'm trying to think if it's who it's better to go to the end with, and I don't know right now. It would be so cool to win again, but you know, I'm trying not to get my hopes up because they may just go for someone who hasn't won before.
So everybody thinks that I'm gonna be voting Jaden, which I will not be. Yeah, just kidding. 100% I'm gonna vote her. I'm not gonna risk absolutely dying at the last. So yeah, I'm voting her.
Okay, So, I got a weird look from Riley because he said he's not voting me, but I seriously don't think that that's true. It's me against Vance, Archer, and Riley.
Welcome to the final tribal council. Archer has won immunity, so you may not vote for Archer. We will now vote on the person to get out of Survivor in the final tribal council. Riley, you may begin the vote.
Hope I'm spelling that right. Close. Fair enough.
Alright, first vote, Jaden.
Jaden!
That wasn't in sync.
Sorry, I didn't get the cue.
Second vote,
Jaden!
Third vote, Vance.
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Last vote, final vote. Person being voted out as Survivor, Jaden.
You guys are mean!
You played a great game.
No, you don't deserve this.
Sorry, Jaden, but the people have spoken. Alright, Riley, why should people vote for you to win Survivor?
Well, I was gonna say because I'll give them cupcakes, but they already got cupcakes, so I kind of don't have anything going for me. So, because he wants it, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, Archer, why should people vote for you to win Survivor?
Well, I honestly feel like I've played the best game. I'm the only surviving member of my original tribe. Other than Riley, I think I have the least amount of personal relationships with all of you, so I had to work harder to build those up. And I tried to make every move I had to make in order to get myself further, but also to play with my friend as well. If you feel like I should have done something differently, let me know and I can talk you through my process.
Vance.
Well, like Archer said, he knew everybody less good. But I feel like it was actually a disadvantage that I know everybody so well and everybody knows me so well. Because I've been to more final tribal councils than anyone else and have still never won Survivor. But I think I've played one of the best games because every single time I said that I wanted somebody to go home, they went home that night. It didn't matter. I mean, am I right? Every time that I picked somebody, we all stuck to it. I was loyal the entire game to my alliance here, and I think overall I just played a really well game.
Riley, I didn't have a huge chance to play with you, but
Yeah.
I noticed you played a good game. You did stick with your team and everything, and just overall, for being new, not knowing anyone, and no one basically knowing you, you did a good game. You played a good game. Archer, still a little butthurt that you and Addison kind of followed Vance without saying anything, and I thought that last vote, when it was just us three, that was difficult. That was a difficult move. I'm sure. I don't know if you and Addison put a lot of thought into it or not, but I don't know. And then Vance, I don't have much to say about you. I didn't really notice anything, but you were able to keep your alliances stuck together and everything. And yeah.
Nice job for getting this far, all of you. Especially good job, Riley, for getting this far on your first time. You've always been a very good leader, Vance, with figuring out ways to help people and figuring out ways to make people do what you want.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You can take them 3 different ways.
Well, thank you.
Nice job, Archer.
We didn't really get to play together, did we?
So, I didn't really get to play with you. But overall, you all did pretty good, and you did good for your first time. And I felt like you did really good sticking with your team. And you
Yes. To be fair, both of them also voted for you.
Nope, actually, I was gonna rebuke to that. I'm the only person who did not want to vote you, and I knew that you wouldn't betray us, but I just voted you because I knew that if I didn't stick to the end, I would get voted out.
See,
That's my thing.
last Survivor, I knew that this Survivor might be different, and so I stuck with you.
I'm sorry.
And you know how that turned out, but
Mr. Loyalty.
Do you want this back? Peace offering. That's kind of torn. Well, I'm sorry, Addison. Voting you out is my biggest regret in this game.
Same.
I really wish we went for Jaden, but I thought Stella would have immunity and save Jaden.
I did go with you on it,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
even though you didn't.
Sorry.
Alright, next person.
Alright, guys. The loyalty in this game was unmatched. I haven't seen a game like this in ever because I always get voted out by somebody who doesn't want to be loyal with me. So this time I didn't even get to play with these two. I didn't play with them at all because we voted me out and then I just didn't come back. So I'm wondering, what did you two do before the merge to get to the merge?
Well, we made our tribe as strong as we could, and to get to the merge, we just did our best in the challenges. And even though it was 3 versus 5, we were able to come back. And out of the 3 that were left after the first 2 challenges, all 3 of us made it to the final 4. And so that's what we did to get to the merge.
Was there any strategy on who you voted out, or was it just, oh, you come with me, Jaden does this, she rides with people, and she'll jump off the boat when it starts to sink?
Are you saying with our tribe?
Yeah, so I'm wondering,
we tried to keep it as strong as we could, because after we started losing,
so Evan
we knew that
out first was the strongest your guys' tribe could be?
that's what we were thinking.
Okay.
No, Evan got voted out first because he volunteered.
actually, yeah.
We didn't.
Okay.
He volunteered. That's the
So
only reason he got out
That,
first.
that was
He
not
voted for
true.
himself.
True, I forgot about that. He did.
Riley, I liked having you play. I thought it was a lot of fun to have a really new person that none of us have ever played with, and you did really good. You're here, in your first game. As much as I thought you followed Vance, I respect you getting here in your first game. People don't do that. They get voted out super fast. And you also won challenges. It wasn't like you were just carried along. Like you were the reason your tribe won some challenges. Archer, I'm wondering what's one move that you did after the merge that these two weren't involved in?
I guess winning immunity was a move that I specifically made because both I wanted to be safe, but I wanted to make sure that no one else had immunity, and so I would have options.
In that last challenge?
Yeah,
or in the couple,
but
you
the ones
won
I
twice,
won.
yeah.
Yeah.
My vote was up in the air. I think I know who I'm voting for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you played.
You played. You were here.
You kind of just fed Vance's survivor ego and gained him, helped him. He had so many people with him who just when he says he got anyone to vote, it's because he just ate them all, and they all voted for him because they were sharing his my goodness.
Brutal.
I ate them and they were
Archer, you kind of were a follower. You didn't really. I mean, there were some things that you did yourself, but then you were loyal. That's towards him.
Wait, do I get a response?
That's one thing.
No, I'm asking.
But
This is gonna be Eliza.
yeah.
Do you
I
want
don't
us
know
to
about
respond?
you guys.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, Riley, what do you want to say about this?
Only reason I help Vance is because it's Survivor and survival of the fittest, and I'm not the fittest, so it was my only strategy left.
You're saying that I was
Okay,
fittest,
okay.
so I should win.
Alright, Archer, what do you say about
I think
this?
that's a little too cocky.
I think you think I'm a follower because I didn't make a lot of big moves. Is that kind of what you're thinking? But the thing about Survivor is making a big move isn't always the best move. Sometimes not making a move is a move in itself. Like, I knew so much information about Vance and everything, and I could have acted on it in order to vote him out and same with Riley.
Compared to other players, it's not like best play. You know what I mean? I mean, it's
up to
smart.
you.
It's smart. It's safe.
And
But like,
I did follow him around, but I wasn't a follower. He didn't know about this game information that I found way early in the game. He knew that I had this map. I never showed it to him. And he never knew that I voted out Trey with his extra vote.
Vance, what do you have to say about what Jaden's been attacking you with?
Oh wait, she attacked me? I don't know, I played the best game I could. I had my alliance, and I'm glad that they listened, and I'm glad that I was able to be like the alliance leader and to be able to make the decisions and to be able to make the big moves. Even though that put a target on my back and I was voted, my name was voted for at most tribal councils I was at, but I'm still sitting here.
was it?
Yeah?
I was
only
on
got
your
one.
team,
It
and
was.
it didn't seem like.
No, it was like
It was,
half
it
of
was
them.
most.
There were.
Yeah.
Riley, I think you did a really good job on your first game. Like, the first time I did Survivor, I was really, really bad. But I think you did really good with all the challenges, and you stuck to the alliance. And then Archer, you did really good with all of them. You stuck with the alliance. You didn't make insane, like, you weren't being suspicious and, like, trying, like, you were kind of a follower, but not at the same time, which was really good. And then you also weren't just making all these big plays, just one after another, that would cause you to get into deep rut. Vance, you did a really good job too. You are definitely a good leader in this game, so you did a really good job at that. And you also did a really good job at keeping the alliance together. And yeah, so good job to all of you.
I'm sorry I didn't get to play with you much this game, but hopefully next time we'll get to play together some.
Alright, and now I will let you three do your closing comments before we vote. Vance, you can start us off.
Well, I think I played a really good game overall. Like you guys said, I worked on being a good leader, being able to keep my alliance together, being able to lead my team and to be the one that does make the big plays, to vote people out, to try to get the three of us to the end, which it worked really well. And so yeah, I think I just overall played a really good game, and I've been to Final Tribal many times, and I'm hoping this is the one I finally win.
Archer?
Yeah, I know that coming in I'm kind of a returning winner, even though the game was kind of different when we played it. But I think if me being a winner factored into how you played with me, then I think it should factor into how you vote, either positively or negatively, and vice versa. If you didn't really think about that, then don't let it affect your vote. This would really mean a lot to me. I guess not as much as Vance, but still, I love Survivor, and I don't get to play it as often as he does. So, yeah, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Right.
Like I said, I feel like I kind of, like everyone said pretty much, I felt like I was going to have the target on back the whole time just because I didn't know anyone, and I'm honestly just surprised I made it here, but whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with it.
Alright, let's start the voting.
I'm honestly still not sure who I want to win. They all played a good game. I don't want to vote Vance. And I do want to stay loyal to Archer because he was in my alliance for a bit, but he did backstab me. Riley played a good game, so...
So I'm voting again for the winner. Sadly got eliminated.
Okay, so I'm just voting now for who wins, and well, honestly, I think you should win, but
Alright, Archer, I'm voting for you. Played a crazy good game. Like super loyal. Like I don't see people get here with loyalty. I mean everybody did, so it's like at that point, it just goes best gameplay. And then Vance, I swear, you might be the best player out of all of us, but that is why you can't win. Like, that's why you don't win, because we're a better jury. It's like, we get better, okay? And so when you stab somebody's back, you're losing a vote, and then people see it, it becomes a big thing, it gets blown up, and so you can't Russell Hands your way through a win in our Survivor. You gotta have some type of dignity.
First vote, Archer. Second vote, Vance. Third vote, Archer. Fourth vote, Vance. Two votes Archer, 2 votes Vance. Next vote, Archer.
I was not expecting that.
Next vote, Vance.
3-3?
3-3. There's 2
3
votes
to
left.
3. 1 vote left.
There's 1 vote left.
There's 10 people. 6 votes have been read. The last vote, person winning Survivor, is no one yet. Riley.
Oh my gosh! That means, okay, so that means Riley gets to choose the winner.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't win now.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that's how this worked.
I have been on your alliance since the first
I have
5
Tell
years.
me.
I've
Okay.
known you since you were 4.
Okay, we're gonna start with Archer.
Wow.
Archer, why should Riley pick you to win?
I think out of everyone, I was probably the most honest with you, other than not telling you about the clue that I found. And, you know, I've won challenges. I've made sure that every vote, either it would go exactly my way, or if it didn't, I would be able to pick up the pieces and move on. So,
Well, Archer's first argument was that he was honest and loyal to you, but he didn't tell you about his advantages. And there wasn't a single
what I
thing.
said.
Yeah, but there wasn't a single thing that I wasn't honest with you about the entire game. We've been in a line since the first minute of the game. We've been in an alliance, and here we are. I've never not told you about something. You know, we looked for the aisle together. We looked at the map together. We discussed every single vote together, and throughout the entire game, I was completely honest with you.
Would either of the 2 people like to show anything except honesty? Or is that the only thing going for them?
I did make big moves in the game, and I played it really hard.
all the moves I made were good for my game. He made moves that were bad for his game.
What moves are bad for my game?
Addison.
That's true. But I still took the risk of making big moves and being the one to take the blame for them, and I'm still the one sitting here.
Last question. Besides honesty, what is one thing that you did for Riley?
Well, we did talk through, especially the final 5 and final 4 votes. I feel like I was really invested in what you were thinking and what you wanted.
Even though everybody said I was like the leader of the group, whenever you said that you wanted somebody to go home, I listened to you every time but once. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. What was one thing that you think that I didn't do well, if that makes sense?
You go first.
I'm trying to think. You played a really good game. I think your only problem was being too far in the back and not branching out. Because how many people here were you able to talk to and make alliances with that are voted out right now?
Here? Oh, 0.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
1, maybe. But not really.
So I would say your only thing is that you didn't branch out quite as much and you stayed within your alliance, which is probably the reason why you only got 1 vote.
Yeah, similar to that, I think, well, Survivor is a social game, and, well, I know you're kind of a shy person like me, so it's harder for you to make connections, but yeah, I think your one flaw was not trying to make social connections with other people.
The winner of Survivor of all of Survivor is Vance.
Yeah! Finally got one. I finally won.
For the winner of Survivor.
Oh, that is so cool.
Oh.